Alright, my TED Talk is on stress and like the different kinds and how to relieve it. And well, the most common kind of stress there is called acute stress, where demands and pressures of the near future and demands and pressures of the recent past makes you stressed. And normally it would be just teenagers because they're like confused and like I don't know, they like mixed hormones or something like that. I don't know. And then also adults have stress too, of course, because of work and families. But then for adults, stress is more, how can you say, it's more severe. Like they can get chronic diseases, they can have unpreventable illnesses, they can have aches and pains. But for teenagers, it's mostly just depression. For me, my stress, it could have been having 3 sisters, being the youngest. Yeah, that wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. My sisters would always, bring me down because, I was the youngest, I was the only boy, and I was spoiled, I guess. But really my reason for having stress was because my parents divorced in 4th grade. I always thought that it was my fault. Why could I be a better kid, or like what could I have done to prevent it? And after all this pain and struggles that I went through, like my parents finally divorced, and I moved out with my mom and my 3 sisters, and so now I was really the only youngest kid and the only boy, and I had to take on so much more responsibilities and I had to just grow up because I couldn't keep crying or whatever. And for me, exercising is usually like the main thing that relieves stress. Whenever I was stressed, I would run or go to the gym, and I'd always, I started playing sports. I played guitar, piano, but then everyone is unique in their own way. They can't always, relieve their stress from like music or activities. Sometimes they just have to read a book or, just watch TV or something, whatever they can take their mind off of it. Life has so much more things to enjoy than to be negative over it. Sometimes you just have to look at it positively. You don't always have to look at it through the negative side. And I believe that everyone is unique and everyone can go through different kinds of stress, but they could also overcome it. And this picture is like, baby, sick, I can do it. So TED Talk.